we are going to see how we can build the infrastructure, right? How we can build the infrastructure using ARM templates coding, right? Yeah, correct. Yeah, thank you. All right, so I hope my screen is visible to all. I'll go to the ARM templates concept here. Okay, this one, ARM templates, right? So these were the syntax that we have seen yesterday. This is the syntax that we have seen yesterday. And this is the script, guys. See, what is this? See, I'm saying this template allows you, okay, this template and this is one template. This is another template. Okay, this template is having ARM scripting, ARM coding. And in this template, from this script, we are creating one virtual machine. And from this script, we can create two VMs. See, creation of VM, creation of VM using ARM templates, and creation of two VMs, creation of two VMs using ARM templates. Okay, this is one VM, this is two VMs, right? So see what I'm saying, this template allows you, which this means this templates, okay? This template allows you to create two virtual machines under an internal load balancer. This template also deploys a storage account, virtual network, availability set, network interface, all these resources like storage account, virtual network, availability set, load balancer, all these things that we are deploying with this template. So this is the template in which we are deploying here a virtual machine, one VM, and here we are deploying many other things also along with the virtual machine. So what I'll do, I'll just first take this template here. Okay, I'll say this template to be placed in my desktop. What I'm doing, I'm pasting, getting this template in my desktop. Okay, this template I have, okay, copied from here and I have pasted in my desktop here. Okay, I've pasted at my desktop. Okay, so now what I'll do, I will open this template in Notepad++. You can open this in Visual Studio. You can open this in any file you want, but normally I'll open it in Notepad++. This is a software, guys. Okay, very small software. If you want, you can install it. So what I'll do, I'll just open this in a Notepad++. See, this is our template. This is our template, all coding. This is complete coding. So here, whatever we are doing, okay, if I go here to portal.azure.com, okay, if I go here to portal.azure.com, if I click here on virtual machines, if I say here create and say here Azure virtual machine, whatever we are doing here with the help of a mouse, like, we are giving the VM name, we are setting the region, we are setting the availability options, okay, and we are setting up the operating system with the help of a mouse. We are setting up the size with the help of a mouse. Like, we are with the help of a mouse, we are choosing this one. With the help of a mouse, we are choosing this one. All these things, whatever we are doing with the help of a mouse here, everything here we are doing same only, just in the form of a code. Here also, we are doing the same thing. Like, our VM should be of what name. Okay, our VM should deploy in which region, what should be the VNet name for our VM, whether the data disk to be attached to the VM or not, network interface card should be there or not for the VM. All these things we are writing here in the form of a code. It is very simple, guys. See, this code is not logical. Okay, see here, IAC, IAC stands for what? Infrastructure as code. IAC stands for infrastructure as code. Okay, IAC is not logical. Okay, some logical in the sense, like, logically you have to think, you have to declare the variables and then you have to write the code. No, it is not that much complicated. IAC is not logical. It's just a simple code. It's just a simple code wherein you can write just in a sequence with the proper syntax. That's it. That's it. So no need to be panic, guys. No need to be panic. Okay. See here. What is the syntax now? This is the syntax, right? See now, I'll say here, see, first we are having what schema, right? I have defined here schema. Then next what we are having, content version. I'm defining here content version. Next API profile. I'm having here parameters. Okay, API profile is not required. Then simply you can ignore. Ignore this, no problem. If you don't require, ignore it completely, no problem. Okay, whatever you don't need, you can ignore it. Okay, then parameters. Then next, in the syntax, we are having variables. Here we have written the variables. Then functions are not taken. So no functions we have written here. Completely ignore this, remove resources. Yeah, we are having resources here, outputs. Okay, and this is the outputs we are having. So that is what I am saying here. Okay, just it's a simple code wherein you can write, okay, in a sequence with proper syntax. Following with the proper syntax, if you write it, it's done. And this code is not logical, but yes, this code is case sensitive. This code is a case sensitive. It is not logical. That is true. I agree. But this is okay. Case sensitive. Case sensitive means what? This comma should not miss. This quote double quotes. Okay, this double quotes now. This should not miss. Okay, this bracket should not miss. This colon should not miss. This you have to take care of in the entire code from first line to last line. Even a single thing extra you cannot add. Even a single thing you cannot miss. If you are missing even a single thing by any chance, then this portal is very smart. Your cloud portal will throw you an error. It will throw you an error. Simply, it will say that there is something wrong in the code. The VM cannot be created. Okay, fine. Now see here. First, I'm defining the parameters here. And then next, what I'm doing, see, I'm saying here operating system version. And here we can create a VM of any operating system. Here I'm creating what? 2019 data center Windows operating system I'm taking. Okay, I'm taking Windows version. Okay, fine. Next, VM size. What VM size you want? See, normally here we are selecting VM size na. Whatever we are doing here with the help of a mouse, same things we are doing in the code also. See, here we are selecting VM size. VM size. Whatever you want, like standard DS1, B2, standard D4S, B3, something like this. Here also I have written standard D2S, B3, standard D2, B3. Size of the virtual machine. Location. Next, we are having location. Where you want to deploy the VM, resource group dot location means wherever your resource group is created, in that resource group only, I am saying that deploy this VM. What is the VM name you want? The VM name here, see this one, VM name. So the VM name is going to be simple VM. Instead of that, if you want to change it here to Naresh VM. Say here, Naresh VM. Okay, guys, just give me 1 minute, 1 minute. All right. So see guys here, this is the VM name, then variables. Variables here is what? Components of the VM, like, network interface card, subnet, VNet. What is the NIC name we are giving here? NIC is network interface card. We are giving here it as what? My VM NIC. And this is the address prefix we are giving. Anything we can give here, it's your choice. This will be given to you. All these details will be given by networking team. You have to pass these details. This is the VNet name. I am passing the VNet name as my VNet. If you want to pass the VNet name as Naresh VNet, pass this like this. No problem. Okay. Instead of nickname, you can say here Naresh VM Nick. So you can say here N VM Nick. Naresh VM Nick. These changes you can do accordingly. Okay. You are creating one storage account also. See Microsoft data storage / storage account. Okay. And redundancy, we are taking it as LRS. If you guys have remembered, we have read this LRS, GRS, ZRS. I'm not sure how many of you have done the practice. Okay. Public IP address for the virtual machine we are defining here. Okay. Then network security group, NSG. This I'm going to cover in the networking classes. And what is NSG, what is subnet, all this stuff in the networking classes I'm going to cover. So basically, what all we need for our VM, just we are writing all this in a sequential in a proper manner. Okay, see here, this is all networking components related stuff. Okay, virtual machine. Then here we are defining it. I'm saying here VM size. There we have defined on top VM size. We have defined, I have shown just now, right? And see, publisher is Microsoft Windows Server. Okay, offer is Windows. SKU is operating system version. OS version. OS disk is this one, and data disk also we are attaching. See, we are attaching one data disk of 1023 GB. 1023 GB. This is the disk size in GB. Disk size in GB. If you don't want this much, you can change the size here. Let us put it as 200 GB. Okay, this is the serial number, and you want an empty disk. That's why you are mentioning here empty. No, you want 400 GB, then pass here 400. Something like this, the completely you have defined here. Now, as I have told, this script is completely case sensitive. You have to be very, very careful. Now, if you see here, this code is how much? This code is almost 275 lines of code. This is a 275 lines of code. Now, it is quite challenging. It is quite challenging here to understand whether this code is having, okay, any problem, like any syntactical issue, any bracket missing, any quotation, any colon, any comma, any, bracket close, open kind of issue. It is quite difficult. Now we are human beings. We cannot, go through each and every line by line, and we can check. So for that, we have got one nice tool by Microsoft. And what is that tool? The tool is this one. To validate, to check and validate our JSON code, we can go to this tool, that is JSON lint tool. And then what I'm saying here, paste our code in the tool and click on validate JSON and can check whether all is good and no errors in our code. So for that, what I'll do, I'll take this complete code, say Control A carefully, Control C, come here and paste the code here. This is our JSONlint.com code. This is a tool. Put it here in this tool and say here now, validate JSON. The moment you click on validate JSON, see, it is showing you output as JSON is valid. It is showing you as an output as JSON is valid. Assume that just for an instance, I remove this comma. Just this one comma I'm removing. See, this comma I'm removing. This comma I'm removing. Okay. I remove this comma. Now, if I say validate JSON, then see, I'm getting an error. So this tool will help you if there is any problem anywhere in the code. We use this a lot in our real-time projects. I myself will use this tool. What all the real-time techniques that we'll use now, guys, in the projects, that all only I'm showing you here in this course curriculum. So this tool is clearly making us point very clear that error on line number 2 and expecting is comma. Expecting end of the line Okay, end of line what? Comma. Some comma is expecting. So you got the hint at line number 2, there is some problem. So you can go here and you can check. Is there anything here? Yeah, see here it is highlighted with red color also. Very nice. Now, lot of assistance it is providing. Now you say here, comma. Then now say here, validate JSON. See again, it is showing the JSON is valid. Again, it is showing the JSON is valid. Now the code is ready. Okay, what I'll say here, the code is ready. Okay, we have done the validation also. We have done the validation also. Now, how to execute this code in cloud portal? Okay, how to execute this code in cloud portal so that the VM so that the VM network NSG storage account NIC etc. IP addresses etc will get created. Now the next question for us is how we have to execute this code in the cloud portal. In this cloud portal, where do we have to go and what we have to do? Okay, so we are having it depends. If not this one, Shahid, you can use some other tool. Okay, again it depends on your office. If you are working for some banking domain or hospital domains and all, might be, but see, I believe it depends again. Maybe it is if it is restricted in your project laptop, might be, I understand. But of course, if you are working for retail domain kind of stuff, then this normal technical, these websites will open. No, it's not a problem. Entertainment websites will not get open like YouTube and all that stuff, but like this kind of websites is open. Again, if you are working for banking domains and high security projects kind of, then might be in such projects, this will also be blocked. Okay, fine. Once you click the button, all codes are saved in their server and they can use your code. Okay, okay, fine. If that is the case, then the one option you have to do is what you should not use this tool. You have to put this code directly in the cloud portal. And if it is getting failed, you have to troubleshoot it properly. And then you have to rectify your code. And then again, you have to execute. That's the option. So that will be taking a little more time for you. Okay. So it depends, guys. I can say uh, if you are working for high intelligence projects like Indian Army or hospital domains, banking domains, then that much security would be there. If you see now in my office laptop, okay, everything is open. Everything, even YouTube is also opening in my office laptop. Yes, of course, it depends on project to project. It depends on project to project. Okay, fine. So now what I'll do, in order to execute this code now, I'll use one services in cloud portal, and that services is what? That services is what we can say that templates. We can call it as what? Template. Just search here for template. See, you got the templates here. Click on these templates, click on create. Click on plus create. Okay. Now, what I'll do, I will pass the name here. I'll say here VM deployment. See, it will, if you are passing here in uppercase, like this in uppercase, it will turn it to lower cases. Automatically, it will turn it to lower cases. So better, I'll just say here like this only. VM deployment using ARM templates. Using ARM templates. Okay, fine. So spaces it will not accept. If you give space here, see you are getting an error. Spaces it will not accept. That's why I'm just giving like this. Here description, you can write anything. You can say here, creating an Azure infrastructure, okay, for Naresh IT students. Something you can create here, right here in description. Next ARM template. This is the basic skeleton. It has given it to you. Remove this complete one and then paste your code. Control A, Control C, come here and paste it. Paste your code. Carefully, you have to paste the code without missing even a single thing here, guys. This you have to keep in mind. Then click here on add. Click here on add. So what it is doing now, it is saving a template now. See, template got saved. Now, if you click on templates, here you are going to find one template here that we have created. The template, it is visible here. See, VM deployment using ARM templates. Fine. I'll click on this template now. Okay. Before I'm executing this one, see, is there a virtual machine? No. See, no virtual machines to display. There is no VM here. No VM here. Okay. Now I'm going to see one VM here after 5 to 10 minutes. Now I'll go to templates here. Okay. This is the template that I have kept. Click on this template. Say here, deploy. Once you click on deploy, then here it will ask you, you want to create this infrastructure. What infrastructure? This infrastructure. VM, network, NSG, storage account, NIC, IP address, and OS disk, right? OS disk is there, and data disk is there. Many things we are creating. So it will ask you in which resource group you want to create all these things. You can choose any resource group. I'll take a Naresh RG. So Naresh RG resource group is in East US region. That's what it is taken. Admin username, it has taken something by default. I'll just remove this one. I'll say here Naresh VM. Okay. And then password. This is VM login user ID and password. This is VM login user ID and password. Okay. I'll give this password here. Okay. Fine. This is the password I'm giving. Done. Rest of the things it has taken from my coding. I'll just keep it as it is. What it is saying, by clicking purchase here, I agree to the applicable legal terms associated with the offering authorized by Microsoft to charge or bill my current payment method for the fee associated the offering, etc., etc. It is simply saying me that you just acknowledge, you say that you are agreeing that whatever the bill that will come for this VM deployment, okay, that you are going to pay, kind of a pledge, promise. Yes, simply say here, I agree to the terms and conditions and say here purchase. Now what it will do, it will start deploying a infrastructure in your cloud portal. Okay. So the deployment will start here. Yeah, you can give resource group also in template. Okay. It's your choice. But the template, what I have given in the material, in that template, resource group, we have kept as an option to choose it manually from the Azure portal, whichever we want. Okay. Why the execution is not happening here? 1 minute. Here it will show the execution is going on, right? Why it is not showing? Okay, let me do the deployment one more time. I'll deploy the template one more time here. Hold on. I'll say deploy. Resource group. Naresh VM. All this is fine. Purchase. Now it is showing here. See, now it is showing that initializing deployment. Means what? The deployment is in progress. We'll wait for it for some time. Then we are going to see, okay, infrastructure got deployed here in this resource group. In this resource group, Naresh RG. So our target is what? Virtual machine, na? So after some 2-3 minutes, you will see one virtual machine here. with a name called Naresh VM. Whatever the name you have given here, with that name, you are going to see one virtual machine. Okay. Yeah. This name you are going to see. Okay. The VM is getting deployed here. Just hold on for some time. Okay. So yeah, see now we are able to see the virtual machine. See the status is what it is showing as creating. It is showing creating. So we'll wait for some more time. Maybe see 2 minutes is done. 2 minutes is done. If you wait for 2 more minutes, then the complete deployment will be finished here and you will see the status as running. And when you click on this VM, you will see all the other details. What details you see here? Whatever you have passed. What we have passed, just see, we have passed the nickname as NVM Nick, Naresh VM Nick. So if you click on the networking side, if you click on the networking, see NVM Nick, Naresh VM Nick. Okay, then next virtual network name we have given as what? Naresh VNet. So if you come here, see the virtual network name is what? Naresh VNet. See, Naresh VNet. And what is the subnet we have given? Subnet name we have given just subnet only. So here you are finding subnet. Okay, IP address, public IP, private IP. Okay, NSG also got created. Even you can see that also. If you go to the resource group, Naresh RG, and here you are going to see the NSG also. Where is NSG here? Yeah, here it is. See, NSG. This is the NSG that is also got created. So whatever you have defined, whatever you have written here, all that got created accordingly as per the coding that what you have done. So this is for one VM creation. This is for two VMs creation. This is for two VMs. Okay. If I'll give you this as an assignment, what you have to do, I'll just show you. I'll take a new file. Okay. I'll come here. I'll first keep this in my desktop. Okay. Now, this is two VMs creation. This is one VM creation. I'll open this in a notepad++. Okay. See what I'm doing here. I'm writing the code as usual. Here I'm creating availability set. Okay. I'm creating a storage account. Many things I'm creating here. And the catch is number of instances. Here I'm passing it as 2. If I'm saying a number of instances 2, then it will create 2 VMs. If I pass here number of instances as 4, then it will create 4 VMs. If I'm passing here number of instances as 5, then it will create 5 VMs. Okay, this code can create maximum 2 VMs only. Just I'm telling you. Okay, in ARM templates, that's the thing that you can do here. Okay, and this code you can get it from GitHub. Okay, or you can get this code from Google. If you say here ARM template code or ARM template scripting to deploy 5 VMs, you just search it in Google, you will get the code, you take the code, you just understand the code, what it is and all little bit, and then you can deploy 5 VMs in one shot. Okay, now here if I'm passing number of instances as 2, then it will deploy 2 VMs. Okay, if you are passing here 5 and if you are saying that, sir, this code is not deploying 5 VMs, no, this code can deploy 2 VMs only. Okay, I'm just saying you, Here with ARM templates, we'll just mention the number here, whatever we want, that many VMs will get deployed here. And in our real-time projects, guys, we won't deploy 10 VMs, 15 VMs in one go. In a real-time projects, we won't deploy, okay, 10 or 15 VMs in one go. Okay, we'll deploy max to max 2 or 3 VMs only. Why? Because this is chargeable. Based on demand, we'll go for the provisioning. Okay. Is that clear, guys? So, carbon copy, same steps. You are not going to do anything in this code. Just ensure this code is correct or not by using the JSON lint, and then ensure that 2 VMs got deployed or not with this code. With this code, 2 VMs got deployed or not, that you have to check. Take this as an assignment and do this lab, guys. Okay, whoever is interested, please do this lab. Okay, is that clear? Sample templates, you have to search it in Google. You will get in Google, not in Azure portal. You are asking about the execution, na? It's very simple, Masood. Just go here and search for templates. That's it. See, you got the templates here. Click on this template. Okay, one I have created. One template I have created, na? So this one I have created. You can create one more template here. Like click on create. Pass the name here. VM 2 VMs deployment using ARM template. Something, pass the name, pass the description. Then say your next ARM template. Paste the code here completely. Click on add, then deploy the code. Okay. Gopal Krishna, the VM names, okay, it will give it by itself. In the code, it has written like this only. Okay, VM underscore 0, VM 0, VM1 or VM1, VM2, like this, the names it will give. The code is written like that only. If you want to give the VM names as per your choice, then you have to change the code. User IDs and password we are giving. Gopal Krishna, user ID and password we have given na, for this VM also. Naresh VM, this user ID and password we have given na. I think you have not noticed that. This is ARM template. Pratik, this is ARM template. Kumar, you can edit at any point of time. You can see, if you want to edit anything here, go to templates. Suppose for an example, I want to edit something here. What I'll do, I'll just go to this template. I'll say here, edit. Once I click on edit here, then I'll say your next ARM template. Then this is the template. You can make the changes here. Whatever changes you want, you can make the changes and then you can save. Then you can deploy. You can edit it. Yes, correct. Gopala Krishna, correct. All right. Now, guys, see, we have seen many times deploying of the Windows servers, right? We have seen many times the deployment of a Windows server in cloud computing, right? Now we'll see how we can deploy Linux servers in cloud computing. How we can deploy Linux servers in cloud computing. Okay. No, it won't pop up twice. Gopala Krishna, just try it once. All these confusions will be cleared. Just in one shot, you are deploying 2 VMs. Okay. Now see, guys, I'll show you how we can deploy 2 VMs. Okay. In a cloud computing platform. So we'll see here. If I come to the portal, see, deploying Linux VMs in Azure Cloud Computing. What I'm saying here, see, we can also deploy or create virtual machines of different operating systems in Azure Cloud Computing. To deploy a VM of Linux operating system, we have to follow the steps below. Okay, these are the steps that we are going to follow. Okay, fine. So this is the implementation steps for Linux VMs. Okay, for Linux VMs, these are the implementation steps. Okay, the numbering is getting disturbed here, guys. Ignore the numbering. Okay, so see here, subscription. Okay, I'll go here for the virtual machines. I'll go to home. I'll go to virtual machines. I'll click on create. I'll say here Azure virtual machine. Same steps only the operating system we are going to change. Resource group, I'll take it as Naresh RG only. Virtual machine name, I'll take it as Naresh Linux VM. I'm saying here Naresh Linux VM, or else I'll give it as like this also, LIN. LIN, Naresh Linux VM. Okay, I'm going with East US. All the steps I've given here. See, virtual machine name, give any name, region. I'm just choosing here East US region. Okay, image, I'm taking Ubuntu Linux. Okay, Ubuntu server, Ubuntu Linux I'm taking here. So I'll just say here, no infrastructure redundancy required for me. I'll go for standard security type. And here I'm choosing what? Ubuntu Linux server. Okay, that is what I'm choosing here. Okay, authentication type, how the users wants to connect to the VM using the password. Authentication type, password. What is the username for the login to the VM? This is the username. Virtual machine name and username, same I'm giving. I'm giving the virtual machine name and username same. Next, password. I'll give this password only so that it will be easy for us to remember. Okay. VM name and VM username I'm giving same. Okay. All the other details I'm just filling in here. Confirm password. Fine. Then I'm opening this ports, SSH for Linux, RDP port for Windows operating system, and SSH, secure shell. Okay, secure shell port number 22 is for Linux operating system. If you have not selected this, then you cannot log into the Linux VM. You cannot connect to the Linux VM. This you have to keep in mind. So I'm just saying here SSH I'm selecting. Next disk. On all these options, I'm just leaving it to default. Like how we are leaving it to default for Windows VMs, same options, same options. This we have discussed already in detail in the virtual machine first class. Virtual machine first class, this all options we have discussed in detail. Okay, so I'm just leaving to default values, and here I have done the changes. Okay, right, this one, and this one. Okay, password, all these things. Then I'll say here finally review plus create, and I'll deploy the Linux VM. Okay. So what we'll do after the Linux VM gets deployed. Okay, let the Linux VM gets deployed here. Click on create. Now the Linux VM is going to get deployed here. Okay. So if you guys noticed here, Linux VM seems cheap. Windows VMs, it is taking 14 rupees per hour. But for Linux VM, if you see here, it is taking 7 rupees 53 paisa per hour. So it seems like Linux VMs are cheap compared to Windows VMs. Guys, one more point here, please note. Tomorrow, Active Directory classes we are going to start. Okay, next we are having Azure storage. After that, this is all storage services we are going to discuss. Then logic apps. Then lot of syllabus is there still to go. Function apps, virtual networks. Then after that, we are having here somewhere Active Directory is there. Full syllabus is there, guys. Okay, so Active Directory concept. In Active Directory concept, Raghu, I'm going to show you how we can provide the accesses to the VMs and other resources and all. This is all networking. This is SQL database deployment. We are going very slow or what? Yeah, see, Active Directory classes. This is Azure Active Directory concept. We are calling it as Microsoft Entra ID also these days. Here I'll show you that concept what you have asked. All right. So we'll deploy the Linux VM. Okay. The Linux VM got deployed. Okay, good. So now how we can log into the Linux VM? Okay, how we can log into the Linux VM? We'll see. So what we are going to see here, the VM got deployed, Linux VM gets deployed, open the Cloud Shell, then click on Bash, create a storage account, wait for some 2 minutes until the Bash terminal gets ready. Then pass the below commands. So VM got deployed. See, if you go to virtual machine here we are finding Linux VM. See, Nourish Linux VM. See here the operating system is what? Linux. The operating system is what? Windows. This is Windows VM. This is Linux VM. See, Linux. This is our Linux VM. If you want, you can see here the operating system on top also. If you just click on it, it is just loading. Hold on for a minute. Okay, see now, operating system is what it is showing? Linux. See, Linux. Fine. 8 GB RAM, 2 virtual CPUs. Click on this Cloud Shell. Click on this Cloud Shell on top. Okay. Then what you have to do, open the Cloud Shell. Just now I have done. Then click on Bash. Just hold on. It got stuck or what? Why is it showing blank? Why is it showing blank? Azure portal is troubling. Yeah, sometimes it will behave like this only. See, it is showing completely blank screen. There is a problem from Azure side. Here you will get two options, Bash and PowerShell. Okay, two options you will get here. Then you have to click on Bash. Oh, come on, man. Guys, anyone can give me the free trial account details so that we'll try in another account. Might be in this Azure account, there is some problem. That's why it is showing complete blank screen. Shahid, can I get your details, your user ID and password? Or anyone, a free trial user ID and password I want, free trial. See, something went wrong. Something went wrong. Please try again later. Office free account. Guys, can anyone give me? No? Mm-hmm. No one is having a free trial account, guys. You guys are not practicing then. No, it's not coming. There is some problem in the Azure portal. Okay. So Raghukiran, what is this? It is showing cost for every resource. Let it be. The cost it will show. If the subscription is free only, then it will show the cost because it has to show na that this particular resource is carrying having this much bill and all. For that reason, it is showing you the cost. No need to worry. Raghukiran, you don't need to worry. Okay. I have changed the subscription, guys. Let me try here. Okay. Okay. I'm deploying the VM again in another subscription. Okay. I'm going and I'm deploying the Linux virtual machine. Yes, it's my account. It's paid account, paid. It's a paid account. See, guys, when you go here to the subscription, okay, just type here subscription. And when you see here free trial, then it is done. Here it will show free trial like this. It will be showing free trial for you. As just now Raghu Kiran has said that some amount it is showing for every resource. Let it be. If you are finding your free trial, then be relaxed. It's completely free only. No need to worry. Okay. So this is another subscription. This is another Azure account. This is another Azure account. Okay. This is my paid one. I'll pay the bill for it. This is my paid subscription. I won't use this subscription. In emergency cases only, I'll use this. As you guys are not providing me any subscription credentials. So what I have to do? I cannot sit idle, right? Now, this is the virtual machine got deployed. I click on Cloud Shell. I think there is something down from Microsoft side. That's why, see, in this subscription also it is showing blank only. There is something wrong from Microsoft side. That's why it is showing here like this. Here you get Bash and PowerShell, two options. There is something wrong from Microsoft side. Maybe there is some glitch. Okay. See what you have to do, guys. You have to click on Bash, then you have to click on create storage account, then wait for some 2 minutes until the Bash terminal gets ready, and then pass the below commands. This is what the command we are using to connect to the Linux server. SSH, okay, username of your VM at then public IP address of the virtual machine. Hit enter. Here pass the username and VM public IP. Username means which username? VM username. VM username. Okay. VM public IP accordingly, and this command is to connect to the Linux VMs. Then it will ask you, are you sure you want to continue connecting? Okay, we'll do one thing, guys. Just leave it. I'll stop the class. There is some problem from Azure side. That's why it is not showing. We'll see this tomorrow again. We'll see this tomorrow again. Okay. All right. Here we should get two options that is not reflecting. We'll see this tomorrow again. Okay. Is that clear? Fine. Any questions, anyone? Any questions from anyone? Yes, no? Okay.